one last edition. Here we are around the ice geysers, or geysers, which my passenger here particularly wanted to see. That's the first time I've seen them as well, actually. So here you go. Wasn't that great? Alright, that's definitely it. Now go away. Oh, yeah, so as you can see I'm already in game, and as you can see I am approaching an anomaly. So we are in the HIP 14479 system. This is no coincidence. I was told that I would find these here, and outside of videos on YouTube, I've never seen one of these. That's despite the fact that this is actually the second one of these I've found. Hopefully I won't fuck this one up, but in my first attempt at recording one of these, I flew straight into the fucking thing and destroyed it, so let's just hope that the same doesn't happen this time. So first thing to do is fucking slam on the brakes, because slowing this fucking thing down is difficult. So there is the unknown artifact.
Scan detected.
Which scans you. So let's try and get a closer look at it. So it is making various sounds. And getting the impact warning again. I should have chosen a smaller ship. But then my smaller ship is a Corvette. And I would have had an even harder job finding this then. So there it is, the unknown artifact. Now I can scoop this up. If I do that, it will then start to damage all of my internal components. I mean, the sounds it makes does give a very distinct impression that it is alive. I can't really see it all that well. Let's try an exterior view. You can see it is more or less right on the nose of my ship. Come down. Yeah, that's how close it is. Doesn't look like it's going to let me go down any further. But yeah, it's certainly pretty close to the ship anyway. And it makes plenty of sound effects. So it is yeah, definitely unusual. Now, as I say, I really don't want to scoop it up into my cargo hold yet, but I will pick up some unknown artifacts when I can. But this one I didn't hit hard enough to destroy. Where have you gone? There you are. Right, let's try and really ram into him. I could use my weapons, but it's more fun to plough into the fucker. There we go.
Target destroyed.
And by doing that, we got an unknown fragment. Now, the first time I found one of those probes, that's what I did, was fly right into the fucking thing, because I couldn't slow down fast enough. Like I say, trying to slow down an Imperial Cutter is easier said than done. So that will give me 3 of those, and as you can see, it's not come up that it's a new material discovered, because I've already picked one up, the one that I flew into, and there it is. So I do now have 6 of them. Of course, I need 25 of them for old Professor Palin here. 25 unknown fragments. So I've got 6. So at this rate, I don't think it will take me that long to find them. So I'm also going to finish off scanning the rest of this system, and hopefully I'll find some more of those anomalous signals. I mean, I do need to find a fair few of them because, well, like I say, he needs 25 of them before he'll even do anything. And I have a feeling he's going to insist on even more in order to do some of his modifications. So anyway, I shall continue scanning away in this place.
Frameshift drive charging.
And once I've finished here,
3, 2,
I will continue on to Maia, and from there the next place to go looking for these unknown fragments. That place being another HIP system at 17862. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of point of me carrying on this video here. So you see one of the unknown probes. You've heard the weird sounds they make. You've probably heard them all a million times before, but now you get to hear it in one of my videos. God, isn't that fucking exciting? So, alright, well, I'll be back when there is something to come back to. Right, so our next stop is Maia, but we just get far enough away from this Class B blue-white star so that you can have a close look at the new Pleiades Nebula. It's as if the entire chemical composition of the nebula cloud changed overnight. So we're now in this rather strange situation where we can actually see inside a new nebula, even though it's one I'd been to 3 times before. Oh.
Frameshift drive charging.
semi-tempted to check out the black hole here and see how the black holes have changed. So I suppose we have. As it is, my first port of call here is
Fuel
Orbital,
scooping.
where I can do that
Fuel scooping complete.
and that. And I can also sell all of my exploration data from the trip here, and then once
Fuel
I've
scoop
done that,
disengaged.
I will then head to the engineer here, and then once I've done that, I will head to the other what is it, HIP 17862, and check out the I think there's a crash site there, an alien ship, where I can pick up some more unknown fragments. You saw me pick up one, which took my total to 6. I think it was 6. Anyway, what you didn't see is me picking up the other 24. So I now have 30 of them. So I don't need to check out that crash site for unknown fragments, but I will check it out anyway to see what it's like. This nebula is rather dark. You can see some cloud, but not a great deal. Still, at least it's a new look one, unlike the old one, which looked like just about every other fucking nebula you ever found. They either look like the old one here, or they look like Witch's Head. I'm guessing I don't need the scanner now. Mind you, I don't really need the weapons now either. This is that conflict zone, so there are still battles going on over here. Fucking up this approach. See a bit more of the cloud there.
Lima Uniform Kilo. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 3-2.
I had this sort of horrible thought in my head that the traffic controller would have had the same voice as fucking Obsidian had. If it had done, then that would have guaranteed I would never return to this docking station.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Dispatching ground crew. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Fucking cunt. Yeah, that's a lot higher than it would have been because I spent ages flying around that, whatever that fucking system was, to yeah, to do that. Hang on. It says restock unknown artifact interference, but I was able to do it from here, and I can refuel from here, but not from here. Good one. And what unknown artifact interference? I haven't got any unknown artifacts. Fucking load of shit. Can I cash in the, yep. Alright. I think that's all of those, yeah. Right, well anyway, since I can't sell my cartographic data here, I might be able to sell it at the planet side place. I can't remember what it's fucking called now. Where is it? There it is. Either Daniel's Progress or Maia Point. I'm sure I could probably sell it there. Well, I'll try that after I've been to see old Palin.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Departure
I'm surprised
authorized.
a beluga coming in. Fucking everywhere, those things.
Frameshift charge detected.
52.
All clear. Flight control signing off.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It would be a four-figure distance. So we can see a bit more of the nebula. Not a huge amount more, but there's more. Exciting, isn't it? Been handy if that was where, well, not the conflict zone, but well, was in that further orbit was where old Palin was, but no, he has to be on here. I have to say that finding the things to be able to gain access to this cunt didn't turn out to be anything like as difficult as I thought it would be. Which makes a fucking pleasant change. He's going to be right by that huge crater, so I'm going to have to adjust my approach a bit. Looks like he's inside it.
Orbital flight engaged.
You seem to be approaching a fair rate. No, maybe not. That's okay. Kind of wondering, will he use these unknown fragments for some of his upgrades? I suspect the answer is yes. So he's over here.
Gota Maia Lima Uniform Kilo Heavy. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
Landing gear deployed.
I wonder why there are so many Federal Navy ships out here. Making a real fucking pig's ear of this approach.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Let's see what Palin is all about. So, donate those 25. There we go. So, he will do engines and FSD, and that's it. I've already got clean drive tuning up to grade 1. Don't like the look of no, I've got clean drive tuning up to 3, but yeah, dirty drive tuning, thermal load, I do not like the look of that. Drive strength thing, nah, it's pointless. Clean drive tuning, that's what I'm after. Grade 5 increases power draw. optical mass, well, can be improved. Thermal load can be improved a hell of a lot. Integrity goes down, don't give a fuck about that. Optimal multiplier looks good. So yeah, that one is definitely the one for me, but I've got to do them in order. Now I'm hoping that, yeah, I've got all of the materials, it's just the commodities that I need. Magnetic emitter coil, power converters and samarium. Right, well, I have no shortage of sulphur. Let's get those 3 done so that I can then get a shot of those. I was just about to say that it looked okay, but then the power draw. I don't know if it's my imagination, but that seems to be better than what I've already got. And this is a grade 1, as opposed to the grade 3 that I have. Oh, right, we'll try again. I'm definitely not using this one. Right, try it again. And that will then bring us up to grade 2 available. So I haven't got all the necessary stuff to use it. Right. I'm going to run low on conductive ceramics. I'm only going to have 4 attempts at the grade 5. Other than that, yeah, getting up to grade 5 is just simply a case of having the commodity. 2 samarium, no, 3 samarium, 6 power converters, and then, well, if I get 4 magnetic emitter coils to improve that. Okay, well there you go, so that's Professor Palin. Can't do anything here. So, yeah, well, I'll be back when there is something to come back to, which is no doubt when I am approaching that alien ship crash site in HIP 17862. Okay. Well, it looks like I haven't moved, but I dearly fucking wish that was the case. In fact, what I have done is unlock Professor Palin up to grade 5, and indeed I have fitted grade 5 clean drive tuning. No, I don't want dirty drive, clean drive, that's what I fitted. So I've used up all of my conductive ceramics, and obviously I used up all of well, everything else that I brought back, which was power converters and magnetic emitter coils. which of course I had to go back and get. And that meant that I had to go to there, Asgard, 480.21 light years, which doesn't sound like a lot really, but in a fucking Imperial Cutter, that's 29 jumps. Now I remember when 29 jumps was getting me nigh on 1,000 fucking light years away. Now it's doing, well, less than half that. So I pissed off all the way back there, then I pissed off to Palin to get the commodity I needed there, and then came all the way back here again. But the bottom line is I do at last have Professor Palin not only unlocked but up to grade 5, and I've got the grade 5 clean drive tuning on the cutter. Because the problem is I really needed it for the Corvette, but now I don't have the materials for it, and besides which it means I've got to take the Corvette here, and I don't even want to think about how many fucking jumps that's going to involve. So yeah, although I need to do it, I'm in no hurry to do so. Anyway, so our next stop is actually more this way, and it is HIP 17862, which looks like it's yet only one jump away, which makes a fucking welcome change. And this system, well, I do need to scan it, but this is where there is supposedly a crashed alien ship, and I can get some more unknown fragments, although I don't really need them. But you know, that's okay. I can yeah, I can deal with that. Now, you may have remembered, we should fucking remember, because in the case of this video it was a few seconds ago, when I landed here there were a few Federation ships that arrived. Yeah. Yeah, there were some Federation ships, alright. Let me put it this way. If you are coming to this system, and you are specifically coming here to see Professor Palin, either take a rather powerful ship, or take a fucking fast ship. Or better yet, take one that's both. Why? Well,
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
fucking hell, Commander von Klunkerhoppen. That's a name I haven't seen for a while. Anyway, why take a fast ship? That's why. One of the Federation ships that's come here is a fucking capital ship. These fuckers have set up a blockade. They don't want people coming out to see what's his name. And if you try to frame shift, of course, you straight away get mass locked by that thing. The Federation ships will eventually open fire on you because you've run through their blockade.
Under attack.
So we got to get out of here while we are under fire.
3, 2, 1, engage.
And I suspect if you hang around long enough, that capital ship will open fire on you. So yeah, the Federation clearly don't like you visiting Palin. It's actually been quite a while since I saw a capital ship in there, yeah, it made quite a welcome change. It was also quite the surprise. Now yes, I know I could have seen it when if I checked the contacts while I was on the landing pad, but I wanted to keep the element of surprise there. So anyway, well, that short manoeuvre didn't really tell me very much as far as what the grade 5 clean drive tuning has done. I had 4 stabs at it. I think I've got an okay roll. I guess we'll find out when we're heading here. Now I know the planet, or almost certainly a moon, to
3, 2, 1.
look, you know, where this crashed alien ship is. A lot of people are assuming that it's a Thargoid ship. I'm not convinced that it is Thargoid. Be okay if it was, but judging from the screenshots, it just looks too different. Nothing else in the way of like alien objects in this game so far have been anywhere near how the Thargoids used to, you know, like Thargoid design. Their ships were very generalised. Basically it was like, you know, the old cliche flying saucers that they used. Right, so we need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck it, yeah, it would be around a fucking brown dwarf, wouldn't it? So we need to go here. HIP 17862 C6A. I don't know what that fucking revving sound is outside, but it better fucking stop soon.
Fuel scooping complete.
So I'm going to explore a couple of the planets first. I suppose it won't fucking kill me to leave them in. And once we get to the 6th planet, which is, well, we'll know when that is because it's a fucking brown dwarf, then we will, yeah, we'll see what we do with it after that. Probably ignore the rest of the unexplored planets and just head straight for the moon. I've got the coordinates to where the crash ship is. Isn't exploration just really exciting? And when I'm doing this, it just amazes me that I was able to get the Sagittarius A-star, let alone carry on going afterwards. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me during that run, but the stupid thing is, I was actually considering doing some more exploration. Nothing as long distance as the previous one, but going to either Colonia or to Eta Carina, which of course is in completely opposite direction, more or less. I mean, Eta Carina has the plus point of being a damn sight closer. That's only about 8,000 light years away, whereas Colonia is something like 22,000 light years away. Now, I'm not going to bother scanning all the moons around this fucking thing. Looks like after this it will be the brown dwarf star, or really the very large gas giant. And that means that'll be it as far as scanning anything apart from the moon that I need to land on. Class 4 it would be. All I'm interested in really are class 2s, or if they have like some form of life. Right, so well, let's check the system map again, make sure we're heading to the right one. Okay, right, so this is 6C. Oh, what the fucking hell am I doing? That's it. That was for Dionysus. He'll get another mention towards the end of the video. Right, where the fuck are you on here? Here we go. Right. But this is the one that I'm actually going to be landing on. It looks like it's a fucking tiny little thing. It is. Well, that does have the advantage of making it somewhat easy to find the area that I need to land at. So it's 30 degrees, 30.3398 north. Nowhere fucking near that.
Orbital flight engaged.
By -98, so I'm fucking absolutely nowhere near where I need to be. Going the wrong way. Right, well, I'm roughly heading in the right direction now. 9270. Which one is moving? That one. Well, that needs to be at 98. Minus 98, as to say, which means it's fucking nowhere near where I am. So it means it looks like I'm going to be on the dark side of the planet. That way, let's get this going in the right fucking direction, which it currently isn't. That's it. This is going to be a fucking pain in the arse, I know it. And these two planets are so fucking close together.
Orbital flight engaged.
I fucking way overshot it now. Getting pretty close now with the longitude. 99.587, minus 98.5, so yeah, we're almost there. Well, we're almost going into glide. Not close enough yet to want to go into glide. Fucking hell, now we're going back the wrong fucking way. I could really do actually with getting a bit further up so we don't go straight into the because I am now very close to where I need to be. 30.3, so I've overshot. I'll come in too steep so that the glide will not enable because I've gone way past where I need to go. Alright. Start heading in roughly this sort of direction. got to go 2 whole degrees east and about the same south, so this is going to take longer than I fucking thought. I knew this would fucking happen. Right, getting bloody close as far as the bottom coordinate. I can't remember what fucking order they've done this in. Don't know if it's in that 30.33. It could be in that crater. Or perhaps not. Go that way. No, I don't. I do want to go this way. Okay, so it must be in this crater somewhere. So 98.5, so we're pretty close, and 30.33. I keep saying 98, it is minus 98, but so I'm not quite directly over it, but I'm not far off it. So coming in, there it is. Very low gravity, so don't have much to worry about there. Now, I heard from Commander O'Hara earlier this morning when I was playing this at fucking stupid o'clock, something like about 5 o'clock in the morning. And he is at some sort of archaeological site, some ancient ruins.
Landing gear deployed.
Apparently these are not ruins, this is a crashed ship.
Scan detected.
So I'm being scanned by the crashed ship. It must be. Mind you, good luck trying to find a fucking landing site here. Jesus Christ. It sounds like it's making the same sounds as the alien probes. Now, because I'm well aware that this place has already been visited by a huge number of people, and you've probably all seen this fucking thing to death. But I haven't been here, so there's a video of it. Yeah, what a shock. Now, I don't know how the fuck I'm meant to find a landing spot here. Fucking suitable landing site for a fucking Imperial Cutter. Yeah. Right there. won't get ourselves into position until we are actually down. Otherwise we could drift off that spot. Rather overdone it a bit, there we go. Right. Let's take a look at this cunt.
Drive assist on.
Why the fucking hell are the shields down?
Low gravity warning.
Alright now. Close. Textures are quite horrible on it, just like they were on the barnacles. Speaking of which, does anyone know if the barnacles have actually been fixed yet? This can't be a Thargoid ship. If it is, then, you know, for one thing, it dwarfs a fucking Imperial Cutter. So, if you were to go after a fucking Thargoid ship, well, I don't rate your chances. What's that signal? Unknown artifact appearing as a fucking canister. Looks like it's actually within all that wreckage, so I've got to come round and find it. Find a way in there. Oh, it's blasting, I suppose. There it is.
Cargo scoop deployed. Chassis integrity compromised.
Because I drove into the fucking wall. Aha. That's an actual unknown probe. That will damage my my ship and my fucking what do you call it, if I pick them up. But I'm guessing if I shoot them, I can then take the let's try it. Yeah, unknown fragments then appear, so yeah. Well, I don't need too many unknown fragments now. I've got, how many? Surely I don't need too many more. Well, there we go. That is the crashed alien ship, along with some crashed alien probes. Now, is that some alien technology there? Fuck it, let's go to the exterior view. No, that's a, well, what's left of a SRV. I'll take that screenshot. I think my cutter is out of sight. Looks it. Shame I couldn't get it in the picture actually. I wouldn't mind getting some sort of sense of scale. Oh, there it is, yeah. Alright, well there you go. So that is the crashed ship. Oh, Commander O'Hara is back. So, well, I'll be I assume it's saying it's harmless because there's no one in it. Well, I'll be back then when there is something to come back to. Fuck knows what that is. There's something to come back to on that. Right, so we are back in my second home system of Celarubal. And something that I forgot while I was doing the source of exploration of the crashed alien ship was to actually check on the speed and the manoeuvrability of the cutter with the grade 5 clean drive tuning on the thrusters. So we'll check those out during the approach to the docking station here. Now I do know that the speed has gone up dramatically. In fact, if anything, I'm hoping it hasn't gone up too much because speed was not the priority. I thought the cutter was fast enough. It didn't really need any extra. I wasn't going to turn it down, but yeah, it certainly wasn't vital. It was the manoeuvrability that I wanted. I wanted that improved. Taking a fucking age to there we go. So yeah, it still takes a fucking long time for it to slow.
The Federation welcomes you, Commander.
Maneuverability feels a lot better. A lot better. The maneuverability here is it feels on par with a fucking Corvette. I thought the Corvette was extremely manoeuvrable for its size. Right, speed wise it's much faster. 260, 261 unladen. With no pips in engines, it doesn't make a vast amount of difference on the Cutter with the pips in their engines, or lack of. It is going down a fair bit now, so we're down to 209, 208 with no pips in engines. That's still fucking fast enough. And attack speed is now fucking way up, 85. It was 43, and that was with the grade 3 clean drive tuning. Admittedly, I think a clean drive tuning that had a really shitty roll, but yeah, those thrusters have made a hell of a difference.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 25.
This ship is now basically a faster, bigger Federal Corvette. The only thing it's missing is a second class 4 hardpoint, but then it does have 2 class 3 hardpoints, so it's not exactly missing out, you know, big time there. So even with yeah, I kept, you know, I have to take the throttle down out of the blue zone in order to be slowing down enough that they are not going to start whining about me going too fucking fast like they always do.
Landing gear deployed.
So the conclusion then, grade 5 clean drive tuning has been a fucking roaring success. I could even go so far as to say it's probably been the most beneficial engineer update or mod, or whatever you want to call it, that I have had so far.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground crew. Good to have you, Commander.
So, a bit of integrity to sort out. So I say it's 16,500. I'm going to more than make up for that because I've got quite a bit of universal cartography data to sell. 593,681. Now, I don't think I've got any contacts. No, I think I did cash them all in. Yes, I did. Now, I mean, I haven't finished upgrading or modding the Cutter yet, even with the engineers that I have access to at the moment, let alone adding any more. I still want to... where is she? Laurie Jameson. Now I want to get to her so that my life support can have some of the mass stripped out of it. That will help with jump range. That might even get me back to 20 light years. I'm at 19.75 at the moment. So that's one I want to do. I didn't pin a fucking blueprint, so I haven't got a clue what I'm going to take. But even if I just do a grade 1, that would do. And of course my weapons, the weapons on the Cutter here, they've only been upgraded to grade 1, all of them. I think maybe the missiles might be at grade 2, but that's it. So I've still got a lot of modding to do on the weapons there. So Yeah, still got a bit to do on the cutter, but fucking hell, it's definitely coming along. And I also remembered a new addition to 2.2. I wouldn't be remotely surprised if I was, you know, not the only one to be unaware of this. But there is a new galactic power in powerplay. Isn't that exciting? So here he is, actually, the independent Yuri Grom. Now, I'm not going to do a another Gladiators video just to include this cunt. He looks like a fucking dwarf from The Hobbit, or was it Gimli from Lord of the Rings or something? Yeah. So I don't know what fucking gladiator name to give him. He can be Tossmonger. There you go. So that load of data then that I sold, the exploration data, brings my profits from exploration up to 238.1 million, which is not bad. Level 3 detail scans at 171,700. Systems visited is now at 10,301, so yeah, that's not bad at all. Total height space jumps at, say, relatively round at 17,400. Total height space distance 324,559. That'll do. Right, yeah, well, it's the life support I'm going to be doing next, which is not particularly interesting, as if anything else in this video has been interesting. So that'll do for now. So go away. Right. I suspect this is actually the start of a new video. In fact, I know it is, because I haven't got anything else recorded up until now. So I am in hit 14479. I've just found this. Now, I'm not here by pure coincidence. I was told that I would find these anomalies. And that I would find them in this system, so I believe it was Zontar, the Romanian guy, who told me about this one. So let's take a look, because I've never seen them in game. I've only actually seen them in one video. There it is, canister unknown artifact.
Scan detected.
It's scanning me by the looks of it.
Target destroyed.
Sounds like I flew right through it. Material unknown fragment. Can I pick it up, or is that the thing that's going to destroy me?
Cargo scoop deployed.
Or rather, is that the thing that's going to damage my ship? If it is, then I think I know what I'm going to do. Because I'm a fair way from anywhere. Right, galaxy map time. I was scanning that entire system. and it's safe to say that I did rather fuck that up, because I wasn't meant to plough into that thing. So, oh well. Anyway, I've got an unknown fragment. Now this place looks like it might be inhabited, which is more than handy. What's that?
Cargo scoop retracted.
So, right, let's bugger off.
Frameshift drive charging.
If this thing does start to impact on my systems, then I am going to jettison it.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Although it is one of the things that old Professor Palin is after, I don't really want my ship getting damaged too much.
Fuel scooping.
Is it worth scanning anything here? No, is the answer to that one. Well, this thing hasn't done anything to my ship yet.
Fuel scooping complete.
And there it is. I've got 3 of them. So maybe this thing doesn't actually do any damage to my ship. It's if you pick up the probe itself, which I couldn't do because I flew in a fucking thing. Trying to slow down a cutter is not easy.
Frameshift drive charging.
In fact, it looks like that must be the case. Well, anyway, as I have those, and I fucked up in that system, I'm going to pause this here, and we shall be back when I'm not about to fuck it up. So, a bit of a different ending clip for this one. This is the back on this fucking thing again video that I uploaded on November 16th. And it's managed to attract 16 dislikes, so I'm doing pretty good here. I'm managing to piss off quite a few, insert whatever word you want there, with this one. And the comments actually for the most part haven't been anything horrendous. Some of them have been a bit pointless. And then along comes this person here, Dionysus, and he has commented on my videos before, which is quite an important point actually. I'll come back to that in a minute. But he decides to enlighten the comment section with, "You are one disgusting human being. You seem to have no self-control." Now, he is referring to the fact that I can't even remember the last time I did a video where I wasn't burping throughout it. Now, what he is oblivious to is the fact that I make no attempt whatsoever to stop myself, because I don't give a shit. And if I don't give a shit about that, clearly I am not going to give a shit about people who don't like it. You know, don't like it, fuck off. It's not rocket science. Well, I clearly is to this bloke, because as I say, he has commented on my other videos before, so he is well aware that I do this. And yet, not only does he not like it, but he doesn't like it enough to comment on it. He's clearly unaware that that is the worst thing you could do, because that will just inspire me to carry on doing it, which I will. Also got a comment from someone here from South Africa. I have a very high regard for South Africa, so yeah, I'm quite pleased to have got that comment there. But anyway, the other thing is that he's talking about, you know, yeah, the fact that I burp is the thing that makes me a disgusting human being, and that's the thing he hates. So the fact that whenever I talk about anything in the game, it's always fucking this and fucking that, and it's either fucking great or it's fucking shit, that's okay. Every AI ship I meet in the game, it's always a cunt. Whether it's a friendly or if it's, okay, I've blown up that cunt, now let's look for the next one. That doesn't matter. But bodily functions, oh no, that makes me a disgusting human being. I just coughed there. Another bodily function, you'll probably find that quite disgusting as well. So yeah, there you go. In the next video, normal service will be resumed as far as ending clips, because yeah, I've still got a few things to get off my chest. I bet you can't wait.